Welcome back. We're talking with animal trainer Mary Green of Canine Manners and More today to talk about some behavior problems or issues you may have been struggling with your dog. Mary, welcome back. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Late Thanksgiving.
To you too. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Let's get to the questions.
Right.
Got some good ones. Laura asks, we have a 5-year-old rescue dog who is very needy. We figured she was abused previously. We've given her plenty of love and attention, but she still wants to be close to us all the time. We've had her for almost 4 years.
That, good for you for taking this on, and for loving this dog like she clearly needed to be. So after 4 years, there may not be a lot of change in that. Okay. But you might come up with some comfort items for her. It's hard not to reinforce clingy, because our dogs come up for petting and for loving, and we just automatically want to love on them. But you might be able to transition her to staying close by you on a rug or a mat or a dog bed, right? And so she has her spot. She's not like really clingy to you. And then you teach her to go to that on cue or on command, and then you kind of can get some separation from that. The other thing would be, I would always try stuffed Kong toys or any kind of a food delivery toy that she can interact with. A snuffle mat is a really cool thing.
What's that?
It's made of fleece, and it has different pockets and fleecy strips, and you put little dog treats or dog food down in it, and the dog has to snuffle around with his muzzle to find the food. So it's very interactive. It's very good enrichment for dogs. So something like that might keep her entertained for a while and maybe be a little less clingy.
That's a tough one, right?
It is a really tough one.
Well, Anise asks, how do I train my Yorkie mix to stop attacking our cats? I've tried all the methods I've been told would work. Another tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And sometimes people say I've tried everything, but what they typically mean is I tried it once and it didn't work. I tried it twice and it didn't work. You have to do it repeatedly to see for sure whether it works or not. Make sure that the cat, it's hard with the Yorkie because they're so small, so it's hard to create a safe space for the cat to go. Like, can the cat go underneath a baby gate that the dog can't fit under? Instead of putting the baby gate in the doorway flush with the floor, raise it up a few inches so that the cat can go underneath it. Sometimes the cat's going to be bigger than a Yorkie, and that might create a different problem. You may have to keep a leash on the dog and keep the dog attached to you. Generally, it's when cats move, that they start in motion, and I know, and that attracts the dog, and then it's game on.
And I've noticed the cat we had at our house would go after the dog, and then the dog would attack, and we would get on the dog.
Who gets in trouble?
It's the cat.
Exactly.
All right. Spencer says, my dog refuses to eat whenever I put her food down for her to eat.
So some dogs are too shy to eat in front of you. And if you leave that food and you come back and find that it's gone, then that would probably be what it's about, is she doesn't want to eat if you're present or anybody's watching her. It can have to do with, not really resource guarding, but food as a scarcity. Maybe this was a rescue dog. It could be, if she's really not eating her food, switch that up. It could be something that she just doesn't really like. Also, some dogs, if they're presented with too much food, it's almost like anorexia. Like, I can't possibly touch that. It's way too much. So feed a lesser amount more frequently, and sometimes that will resolve that problem.
Is that why they cover it up sometimes?
Yeah.
Press it down?
Yeah, and they kind of fake bury it. I had a dog that fake buried a lot because she might want it later, but we didn't play that game, so if she fake buried her food, we took it away, and then she learned to eat what was presented.
Right on. Well, Mary, thank you so much. Some great tips right there. Griffin, thank you for being here as always. We appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks.